Hey there, fellow explorers! Get ready to dive into the fascinating world of trigonometry, where circles and triangles collide to unlock amazing secrets. Don't worry, it's not as scary as it sounds. We're about to embark on an adventure filled with cool concepts and mind-blowing applications. Trigonometry is like a secret code that helps us understand the relationships between angles and distances. It's used everywhere, from measuring the height of mountains to predicting the movement of planets. Get ready to expand your mathematical horizons. We'll start with the basics, like radians and degrees, and then explore the 6 fundamental trigonometric functions. By the end, you'll be a trigonometry pro, ready to tackle any challenge. So buckle up, math fans, and let's unlock the mysteries of trigonometry together. Before we dive into the exciting world of trigonometric functions, let's talk about how we measure angles. We all know degrees, right? A circle has 360 degrees, a right angle is 90 degrees, and so on. But there's another way to measure angles: radians. Think of a circle like a delicious pie. Now imagine slicing that pie into equal pieces. Each slice represents an angle, and we can measure that angle in 2 ways: by the size of the slice in degrees, or by the length of the crust, which is where radians come in. A radian is the angle you get when the arc length of the slice is equal to the radius of the circle. It's like measuring the pie crust with a piece of string, the same length as the pie's radius. Radians might seem a bit strange at first, but trust me, they make trigonometry much easier to work with. Plus, they're super useful in fields like physics and engineering. So let's get comfortable with both degrees and radians as we continue our trigonometry journey. Get ready to meet your new best friend in trigonometry, the unit circle. It's a circle with a radius of 1, and it's the key to understanding trigonometric functions. Imagine yourself standing in the center of this circle. As you rotate around the center, you create different angles. Now, for each angle, we can pinpoint a specific point on the unit circle. This point has 2 coordinates, an x-coordinate and a y-coordinate. And guess what? These coordinates are directly related to the 6 trigonometric functions. The unit circle helps us visualize the values of trigonometric functions for different angles. It's like a map that shows us the exact relationship between angles and their corresponding trigonometric values. Pretty cool, right? So keep the unit circle in mind as we explore the 6 trigonometric functions. It's your secret weapon for mastering trigonometry. Let's meet the stars of the trigonometric show, sine and cosine. These 2 functions are like the dynamic duo of trigonometry, always working together to describe the relationships between angles and sides in right triangles. Imagine yourself back on the unit circle, standing at the center. As you rotate around, the angle you create with the positive x-axis is called theta. Now focus on the point where the line representing your angle intersects the unit circle. The x-coordinate of this point is the cosine of theta, cos theta, and the y-coordinate is the sine of theta, sin theta. That's it. Sine and cosine are simply the coordinates of a point on the unit circle. Sine and cosine are like the building blocks of trigonometry. They help us solve all sorts of problems, from finding the height of a building to calculating the distance to a star. And the best part? Once you understand sine and cosine, the other 4 trigonometric functions are a piece of cake. Section 5, tangent and cotangent, expanding the trigonometric horizons. Now that we've met sine and cosine, let's introduce tangent and cotangent. Tangent, or tan theta, is the ratio of sine to cosine. Cotangent, or cot theta, is the reciprocal of tangent. They are useful in right triangle problems, adding value to your trigonometric toolbox. Section 6, secant and cosecant, completing the trigonometric family. Let's complete our trigonometric family reunion by welcoming the final 2 members, secant and cosecant. These functions might not be as famous as their siblings, but they're just as important in the grand scheme of trigonometry. Secant, or sec theta, is the reciprocal of cosine sec theta equals 1 over cos theta. It tells us about the ratio of the hypotenuse to the adjacent side in a right triangle. Cosecant, or csc theta, is the reciprocal of sine csc theta equals 1 over sin theta. It gives us the ratio of the hypotenuse to the opposite side in a right triangle. Think of secant and cosecant as the helpful assistants of sine and cosine. They provide alternative ways to express trigonometric relationships and are particularly handy when dealing with reciprocals in equations. With secant and cosecant joining the party, we now have all 6 trigonometric functions at our disposal. Together, they form a powerful team, ready to tackle any trigonometric challenge that comes our way. Section 7, Trigonometric Identities, Unlocking Mathematical Shortcuts. Hold on tight, because we're about to unlock a treasure chest of mathematical shortcuts, trigonometric identities. These identities are like magic formulas that help us simplify complex trigonometric expressions and solve tricky equations. Remember the Pythagorean theorem? It states that in a right triangle, a squared plus b squared equals c squared, where a and b are the lengths of the legs, and c is the length of the hypotenuse. Well, guess what? We can express this theorem using trigonometric functions. Since sine squared theta plus cosine squared theta equals 1, we've just unlocked a fundamental trigonometric identity. This identity, along with others like the double angle and half angle formulas, can significantly simplify our trigonometric calculations. Trigonometric identities are like secret passages in a maze, allowing us to navigate through complex problems with ease. By mastering these identities, we gain a deeper understanding of the relationships between trigonometric functions and unlock a whole new level of problem-solving prowess. Section 8. Graphing Trigonometric Functions. Visualizing the waves of change. Get ready to ride the waves of trigonometry, because we're about to explore the fascinating world of graphing trigonometric functions. These graphs are not your average straight lines. They're beautiful, repeating patterns that represent the cyclical nature of many phenomena in our universe. The graphs of sine and cosine, for example, resemble smooth, undulating waves that oscillate between 1 and -1. These waves repeat every 2 pi radians, reflecting the periodic nature of these functions. Tangent, on the other hand, produces a series of vertical asymptotes and branches that extend to infinity. Cotangent, secant, and cosecant also exhibit unique and intriguing graphical representations. By visualizing trigonometric functions through their graphs, we gain a deeper understanding of their behavior and properties. We can observe their periodicity, amplitude, phase shifts, and other characteristics, allowing us to analyze and interpret trigonometric relationships with greater insight. Section 9. Applications of Trigonometry. From sound waves to stargazing. Hold on to your hats, because trigonometry is about to take us on a wild ride through various real-world applications. From sound waves to celestial bodies, trigonometry helps us understand the world. Engineers use trigonometry to design stable bridges. In music, it helps analyze sound waves. From architecture to astronomy, trigonometry is indispensable. Section 10. Conclusion. Embracing the power of trigonometry. Congratulations, fellow explorers. We've journeyed through the exciting world of trigonometry, from the basics of radians and degrees to the complexities of trigonometric identities and graphs. We've even witnessed the incredible power of trigonometry in action, from engineering marvels to the harmonious melodies of music. As we conclude our trigonometric adventure, remember that this is just the beginning. Trigonometry is a vast and fascinating field, with endless possibilities for exploration and discovery. Embrace the challenges, celebrate the triumphs, and never stop questioning, exploring, and pushing the boundaries of your mathematical knowledge. So, go forth and spread the trigonometric love. Share your newfound knowledge with others, inspire curiosity, and never underestimate the power of trigonometry to unlock the secrets of our universe. The world is your trigonometric oyster, so go out there and shuck it!